Yo, what's going on? Took 2 hours today on the fun day. That's crazy. But not a great start. Not a great start. But today is the 30th of October. And yeah, I'm gonna just jump right into it. So two trades were taken on GU. So overall bias was bearish just because we're making, really lows and highs and lower lows. But we did have um, as you can see, the Asia session we displaced from this 4 hour gap here. And with that displacement, we created a 1 hour favela gap, which is here. So I was pretty much just waiting for London session open. Which London session opened right here on this down candle down. So I'm like, hey, cool. Well, where are we closest to? We are closest to Asia lows. So I'm like, okay, cool. This is perfect. In a bearish POI, high time frame POI, and we're bearish for the day, and also we got bearish structure on the 5 minute. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I pretty much waited for this gap to flip here, which is what we got on this down candle, and I was waiting for a push back up into it, which is what we got. So this first trade was taken on on this one huge 1 minute inverse being flipped. So once we got that flip, what we ended up doing was that we didn't get that continuation down to these lows, right? We got instead we got a sweep of these lows and continue to rose up to take out these 5 minute highs, which are up here, and then we had that huge displacement down. But this is when the second trade comes in, right? Because what are my requirements when I take a second trade? I need a sweep of these highs with displacement, right? So what we got after that trade was taken, I got stopped out pretty quickly. So I'm okay, cool. Like, see if my requirement gets met for a second trade, which is what we got, right? We took out this high, which is where my stops were. So technically a liquidity sweep, and we had the displacement down. But what that displacement caused was a sweep of these 1 minute lows tapped into a 1 minute gap, and yeah, decided to kind of take off from that 1 minute gap here. But it's low probable that a 5 minute gap should overpower a 1 minute gap, especially with this move up being a move to take out these highs and fill in this 5 minute favela gap as it wasn't tapped yet. But again, we took another loss on that, so I did risk quite a bit on these two trades. So I am down like 3%, um, 3.2%, something like that. My mistake of doing that. But again, you know, not this is what happens when you follow your trade plan, and sometimes you will not win every single trade. So yeah, I mean the goal is to kind of recoup that and also kind of reduce the drawdown, which I'm currently in right now on the funded. So, yes, today was stressful. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, not a great start, not a great start. But yeah, it's interesting to see that after we had that huge push up, what do we take out? We take out internal liquidity, fill in this 5 minute gap, and we had a huge drop down. As you can see, like prices keep sweeping each other out, keeps filling in, deciding whether it wants to go lower or not. I just thought that this would be an easy target with London session open, but yeah, I mean the best thing we could do is try mitigate these losses. So yeah, I mean yeah, I mean yeah, pretty bad start so far, but on the grind back on. We will make back. We will get a payout. We will get a payout. That's a challenge that we started with when I started my YouTube. So that is the goal. I'm glad I didn't take these trades on my personal. It would not be looking good. Tell you that right now. But I did think that sales were clearly here. But again, we just weren't able to displace. We just Buyers kept stepping in after sweeping out these lows. So super interesting what Price wants to do there. But um, yeah, 2 hours, not a great start. I am down 3.2. Oh yeah, almost 4% down, which is not a not a good start. But it's alright. We will make it back. Um, yeah, not a good start. Not a good start at all. But yeah, not a good start. I'm actually pretty cut about this, but can't get emotional. Just gotta keep pushing through. Yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.